Ready to get recruiters to respond to you immediately on LinkedIn? Stick around for this entire video. I'm going to show you 4 proven tips to ensure recruiters respond to you quickly. As an active recruiter myself, former hiring director, I know exactly what it takes for recruiters to respond to you. LinkedIn tip number 1. Stay clear and concise. When you send a message to a recruiter on LinkedIn, make sure that you are not going on and on in your message. Make it clear why you are reaching out. And what do I mean by this? Ensure that you mention, if there's a role that you just applied to, ensure that you mention that in the message. Have a message that is 2 sentences max. You do not, again, want to go on and on. And in this message, you also want to ensure that you include the date that you may have applied to the role. Now, if you have not applied, you could just mention that you're interested in this role and maybe you want to ensure that it's still open. That's a great reason to reach out to a recruiter. But it's not enough to just send a message to a recruiter on LinkedIn. What we need to do, let's get into tip number 2, is make sure that our LinkedIn profile is fully optimized. And I'll give you the reasons behind why your LinkedIn profile should be optimized before you even send a message. So for example, as a recruiter myself, when someone reaches out to me, I'm quickly going to look at their LinkedIn profile. If I don't see alignment with the job that I'm hiring for and their profile, AKA keywords all over their profile, I am going to hesitate to respond because I'm not sensing that this person is a good fit for the job or a good fit for my client, who is the hiring company. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. I will be posting a video every week to help you with your career and also land a great opportunity. Now, when I help professionals in my job search optimization program, my clients are great professionals. They're pretty high performing. They need assistance with how to position themselves in their job search. The number 1 rule on LinkedIn is make sure that these keywords cannot be missed on your profile. And that is why this tip number 2 is probably the most important. Because if you send a message, your LinkedIn profile isn't optimized, they are going to ignore the message. The recruiters are not going to be excited to reach back out to you or to respond if they are not seeing alignment and all of these keywords all over the place. I'm going to exaggerate this. Keywords in every section of your profile, from your headline, your about section, your experience, even your education, if you have recommendations, everywhere in your profile. That is how you make your profile optimized. If you are a little not sure of how to go about this, I have a LinkedIn playlist that goes through optimization tips to get you there faster. I even have a course called LinkedIn Secrets for Job Seekers. I'll pin it in the comment. If you're interested, feel free to purchase that course. It'll get you there faster. Now, let's go through the template that will get you that 90% response rate. But again, your LinkedIn profile has to be optimized in order to get this 90% response rate from recruiters. Good day, Rita. I wanted to make you aware that I applied for the X position, not going to say which one, through the LinkedIn Easy Apply portal today. As a former partner at company name that he was at, with strategic leadership experience coupled with my continuous improvement mindset, I am confident that my credentials will set me apart from other applicants. I look forward to hearing from your team. And then he put just his contact information, which is so important. If you are reaching out to a recruiter, how can you make it easier for them to respond? Put your phone number and put your email right below your name. Super important. If you're tired of getting rejected by employers and ready to land your next great opportunity faster, I've put together a free guide that walks you through the exact steps you need to take to land that job faster for you to be identified as that best candidate. Comment guide, and I will send you a direct link to grab it. Step number 4 on how to get recruiters to respond to you, and that is to follow up. So let's say you send a connection request or a message and you don't receive a response, or you receive an initial response to your message, yet you haven't heard back at all. This is what happens when you don't hear back sometimes. The recruiter's so busy, they have thousands of applications they're going through, thousands of interviews that they have to schedule. A lot is on their plate usually. So if you follow up, you have your optimized LinkedIn profile, you're following up with the recruiter, you're going to receive a response because you're making the recruiter's life easier and you're staying top of mind. You are differentiating yourself now from 99% of job seekers who don't follow up. They don't send a message. They don't send a connection request. You're going to be at that top 1% when you take these action steps and you're consistent with these action steps. To get to that 90% response rate, it really requires a follow-up at times. And that's okay, because think of it from their perspective. And as a recruiter, I can tell you this is accurate. There are too many applications you're going through. You don't have as much time as you would have hoped for. But if that right candidate, like yourself, with the right LinkedIn optimized profile is reaching out to the recruiter, to me, and I see this, I see alignment right away, I am so happy. You're making my life easier. I'm reaching out to you. I'm going to prioritize you as a candidate. That's how they are thinking. Now that you know the 4 steps you need to take to get a high response rate from recruiters on LinkedIn, check out my next video that's going to tell you why LinkedIn Secrets for Job Seekers is the #1 course you need to take to get your response rate from recruiters at the highest level.